So, okay, so what's happening here? So there's a lot going on, right? So Jane does not want to learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does she do?
She ran away.
Right, she starts running away, and as she running away, what happened? She tripped over what? Right.
She tripped over legs.
Over legs. And whose legs were these?
His neighbor, I believe.
Abe Lincoln, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so let's see what happens with this Abe guy. So Jane recognized Abe and knew what a hard worker he was. But she also heard he was not like the other 16-year-old boys in Perry County. Abe was different because he spent all of his spare time reading books. "Why are you running so fast?" Abe asked. "Are you hurt?" Jane frowned. "No, I'm all right," she said. "I'm running because I'm upset. My parents want me to learn to read, and I told them no."
You didn't go to read. Read is super important. Jane recognized Abe and knew that he was a hard worker. She also heard he was not like the other 16-year-old boy in Perry County. Abe was different because he spent all day to his spare of time. In Perry County, Abe was different because he spent all of his time reading books. "Why are you running so fast?" Abe said. "Are you hurt?" Jane found. "No, I'm all right," she said. "I'm running because I'm upset. My parents want me to go learn to read, and I told them no."
Okay. So let's see. Abe looked down at his book and then at Jane. "Reading can change your life," he said quietly. "Meet me here tomorrow and I'll prove you how important reading is." Jane met Abe. The next afternoon, he showed her a book about George Washington. One of his favorite teachers had donated it to him, and he had read it many times. Abe began to read out loud while Jane listened carefully. He read about Washington and what a great leader he was. He read about Washington's courage and bravery. "Someday I want to be as courageous as George Washington," said Abe proudly. "Someday I will be President of the United States too." "I believe you will make a great president," said Jane. "Look at what a good leader you are now. You've completely changed my mind about reading." Abe smiled. "Tell your parents you will learn to read," he said. "Then meet me here every day after school. We will read together and I will help you." He's very nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Abe looked down at his book and at Jane. "Reading can change your life," he said quietly. "Reading can change your life," he said quietly. "Meet me here tomorrow and I prove you how important reading is." Jane met Abe the next afternoon. He showed her book. He showed her a book about George Washington. One of his favorite teachers had donated it to him, and he had read it many times. Abe began to read out loud while Jane listened carefully. He read about Washington and what a great leader he is. He read about Washington's courage and bravery. "Someday I want to be a courageous as George Washington," said Abe proudly. "Someday I will be President of the United States too." "I believe you will make a good president," said Jane. "Look, what a great leader you are now. You've completely changed my mind about reading." Abe smiled. "Tell your parents about you're going to learn to read," he said. Then Mommy here every day. After school, we'll read together and I will help you.
Very good.